Get ready to feast your eyes on another stunning collection of 10 embroidered leaves. Just look at this burst of color and texture. Each leaf in this collection is unique, showcasing a different stitch and a vibrant color palette. You can download the pattern for all 10 of these beauties using the link in the description below so you can stitch along with me. First things first, let's get our patterns onto the fabric. I've got my white cotton fabric fixed in my trusty round hoop, and I'm using my small LED light box and a heat erasable pen to carefully trace all 10 leaf outlines. I have stitched a simple running stitch around the edge and gently pulled it together, securing it with a knot. Let's start with this striking compound leaf. I'm using 3 gorgeous shades of green for this one. We'll begin at the bottom with a rich dark green and stitch petal stitches, creating these lovely rounded shapes. Then we'll move to a lighter green for the middle section, continuing with the petal stitch. Finally, the lightest green will grace the top of the leaf, again with those beautiful petal stitches. For the midrib, I'm using a simple back stitch in the darkest green, and the petiole is a clean straight stitch. Our next leaf has a really eye-catching center. I'm starting with a vibrant yellow floss, stitching straight stitches to define the middle section of the leaf. Then I'm taking a bold red thread and using a weaving technique to fill in the areas around the yellow. Incorporate beads or sequins. Add small embellishments to your leaves for a touch of sparkle. Now for a really vibrant take on a maple leaf, I'm using 3 shades of orange for this one. For each section, I'm using sewing pins strategically placed along the lines of the pattern. Then I'm taking my lightest orange floss and weaving it around these pins, creating a textured fill within the section. Once I'm happy with the density, I secure the thread. Then I switch to a darker orange and repeat the weaving process in the next section, securing it as well. Personalize garments. Add individual leaves or small clusters to collars, cuffs, or pockets for a unique touch. We'll continue this, alternating shades of orange to fill all 5 segments, creating a super colorful and almost 3-dimensional maple leaf. This design features 5 adorable small leaves clustered together. I'm starting with a light green floss and stitching a blanket stitch along the bottom edge of each little leaf. Then, to fill the entire leaf, I'm using the detached buttonhole stitch, creating these lovely open loops. Finally, I'm switching to a brown thread and stitching along the outer edge of each leaf with a simple stitch. Our next leaf is a classic elongated shape, and we're giving it a unique texture with the ring stitch using a beautiful pink shaded floss. For this stitch, I'm actually using my pen as a guide. I'll stitch around the pen to create these small rings, working my way from the bottom to the top of the leaf. Here's a classic oak leaf with a modern twist. I'm using white and grey floss for this one. I'm starting with the long and short stitch, using white floss to fill in the middle part of one half of the leaf. Finally, I'm taking the grey floss and filling in the remaining unfilled areas around the white, creating a striking two-toned effect. Now for a really elegant leaf, I'm using beige threads and the whipped spiderweb stitch. Then I'll take my beige floss and start weaving it in a spiral around these straight stitches, creating a beautiful web-like fill. After weaving about halfway, I'm changing to a lighter beige floss and continuing the weaving. This creates a subtle color transition and a really unique and elegant texture. Let's move on to another uncommon leaf shape. I've visually divided this leaf into sections, and I'm starting with a vibrant red floss to stitch blanket stitch along the edges of each section. Then I'm taking a contrasting pink floss and using a simple filling stitch to fill in the inner parts of the leaf sections. This creates a bold and graphic design. Our next leaf features the beautiful Palestrina stitch in a sunny yellow floss. I'll First, stitch parallel lines of Palestrina stitch to fill the leaf shape. Think outside the box with color. Don't be afraid to use unexpected color combinations for a modern and artistic look. Then I'm taking a rich maroon floss and weaving it through these parallel lines of Palestrina stitch, creating a really interesting and textured fill. The yellow midrib adds a lovely decorative touch. For our final leaf, an interesting ash leaf shape, I'm using green floss. I'll stitch the individual leaflets of the ash leaf one by one using a simple fill stitch. Another 10 unique and colorful embroidered leaves, each showcasing a different stitch and technique. These leaves, like the last set, are all between 1 and 2 inches, perfect for adding those special little details to your projects. I hope this video has inspired you to experiment with different embroidery stitches and create your own unique leaf designs. Remember, there are no rules. Have fun and let your creativity flow. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow Handiworks for more embroidery tutorials and ideas. Happy stitching!